enhanced interior gateway protocol. The newer version has got a new way of configuring this protocol. You can follow the custom way, the classical custom way, which we did in our previous labs. You can also try this way, like we say router EIGRP. Instead of giving autonomous system number, you can have a name, which will be like a process ID. They're trying to match with OSPF. So OSPF has got a process ID and OSPF has got area ID. Here, area will be treated, autonomous system will be treated like area ID. You can configure autonomous system inside instead of configuring here. Usually we used to say autonomous system number here, but in the newer version, you can give any name or a number. It is going to be just a process ID. And let me call it as RP, routing process, just a name. This is the process ID I'm going to use to identify EIGRP process. And then we need to go inside and say address family. Address family. This is, they are trying to copy BGP. See, in here they copied OSPF, and here they are copying the BGP approach. BGP supports multiple address families. IPv4 is one of the address family. IPv6 is another address family. In BGP, we have many more address families, like EVPN is one address family. Segment routing is another address family. Cisco is trying to do something to make this protocol more attractive. So this is like address family, and you need to say I'm running this EIGRP for IPv4. If you want IPv6, you need to say IPv6 here, and then followed by the keyword autonomous system. Autonomous system number. Let's say 100. Inside this only we will be using the network command. This is same like our custom EIGR network. Wildcard mask, if you want to use wildcard mask, you can use wildcard mask. Right, so let me take you there and then I'll show you the difference in more detail. Enable config T interface loopback 0 1 255 interface F00 IP space address 10.12.0. And as I said, we are going to do the custom way of EIGRP here. Router EIGRP 110 is the autonomous system number, and the network 1000, network 10.0.0.0, and right remember. So this is to tell you that the newer version of EIGRP also supports the custom way of configuring EIGRP. So it is not must that you should do only with the newer way of configuring. If you are not familiar with the newer way of configuring EIGRP, you can follow this custom way like this. But the version that we are running is newer version. I showed you the other day, it is version 2. Now, on router 2, This is 2.2.2.2, 2, and then you got another physical interface, 0/1, 23, 2. I'm not going to use Notepad to configure EIGRP on this router. I want to show you in the command line. So if you notice here, there is no EIGRP. Let me put this on router 2. No EIGRP. Let us configure EIGRP now. You see, router EIGRP, put question mark. In the newer version, you have both an instant name or a process ID autonomous system. I'm going to use a name. As I said, the name is going to be something like virtual routing process. Some name. And then if you search for network command, it won't be there. There won't be any network command. Why? I need to say what version of layer 3 protocol, IP protocol, and then the autonomous system number. Only then you will get the network command. So now, address family IPv4. If you put question mark, you have both option IPv4 and IPv6. I say IPv4. And then you got autonomous system number. And then give the number 110. That's what the number I gave on the router 1. Now you will find network command. You see, as usual, you can type like this. Or if you want wildcard mask, you can also say wildcard mask. That's it. You're going to see a neighbor coming up. See, the neighbor has come. Fine. Next, what we will do, we'll have RIP on this side. You already learned now how to configure EIGRP in a new way. So now we will see a redistribution part. This side, I'm going to run RIP, and this side is already EIGRP. This side, we are going to run protocol RIP version 2. So, going to router 2 again. Router RIP version 2 network 10. That's it. Okay, one more thing. RIP auto summarizes. We want to say no auto summary. Done. So far, any problem? Do you have any questions so far? Very comfortable. Let me show you one more time what we have done. Show run section route. Here you see I enabled EIGRP with a process ID, and then I have given address family IPv4 unicast and autonomous system 101. You did not type this, this will automatically come, and then I have typed this. And then we also enabled RIP. Next. I'll go to router 3. Okay, router 3 needs IP addresses on the interface, so let me first finish the notepad. I got 2 loopbacks on router 3. Three. This is not needed on R3. And we are going to run RIP here, so I say router RIP network 3 network 10. I'm not going to run 33 under RIP. I'll use static root on R2 to show you how to redistribute RIP as well as static root on R2. I repeat, there is no 33 network under RIP here. But on the interface, we have 33. Loopback 1. Okay. Okay. Now, if I'll go to router 2, I should learn route 3333. Show IP route RIP. Okay, I think I have not seen no auto summary. Router RIP version 2, no auto summary. Okay, we have learned the RIP route. Likewise, I should also see EIGRP route 11111. Yes. When you go to router 3, you will not see any route to reach EIGRP domain. There is no route to reach 11111. Likewise, on R1, you don't see route to reach 33 and 3. 33, 33, 33, and 3.3. You don't see that. In order to see, we need to redistribute. And not only that, in R3, you don't even see 2.2.2. 2.2.2.2 is in EIGRP of router 2. Let's do the redistribution. First, I would like to add one more thing here, which is static route, IP route, in order to go 33 network. All traffic should be forwarded to 10.23.0.3. So this route also need to be redistributed inside EIGRP. So I need to take RIP and give to EIGRP so that R1 can learn 3.3.3.3. If R1 needs to learn 33, 33, 33, I have to redistribute static route. And this is that static route. Let's see that first. First, we are going to go under EIGRP. Router, I want to know the name that I gave as a process ID. Do show IP protocol. I can see here I gave name called VRP, virtual route process. That's the name I have given. Router EIGRP VRP. And now, if you say redistribute, it won't come. There is no redistribute command. So you need to go back again under the address family IPv4. Unicast. Unicast is not mandatory. Autonomous system 110. here, you see, there is no redistribute. The reason is you need to go under topology base. If you forget this command, just you type the show run command, you will find the right. I was showing you the other. Okay, look at this. This is the command. If you go under this command, you will find redistribute. Okay, it will be there in the default syntax, the default skeleton. Okay, and then now you type redistribute. You see that command redistribute coming. I want to redistribute static. And for the static root, what should be the metric to consider by EIGRP? To reach the 33 network, what should be the metric for EIGRP? That I need to say using K values. K values, like first K is what? Bandwidth. How much bandwidth I should consider. It need not be too accurate. You can just give what you guess. Delay, I want to say not much delay, just 10. Reliability, I would like to say highly reliable. Load, not much. MTU 1500. Again, if you don't know what to write, you can just put some numbers here, like 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. It's okay. Likewise, I'm going to say redistribute RIP. For all the RIP giving network that I want to give, I can copy the same metric which I gave for static. That's all. What we have done is we have taken the static route and injected into EIGRP. Same way, taken RIP route, pushed inside the EIGRP process. As a result, I can see now on R1 external routes. You see, 3 is coming from RIP 170 and 33 is coming from static route 170. But will I be able to ping? No. The reason is R3 do not know about 111 network, 22 network. What should we do? We should take the EIGRP route, redistribute into the RIP, isn't it? And R2. You understand what I'm saying? We need to go inside RIP and say we have routes from EIGRP 110. Take those routes and metric for that route be, let's say, 5 hops. See, the hop count you should give, but it need not be an accurate one. You should say what hop. Because you are talking to RIP, you should talk in the language of hop count. When you are talking to EIGRP, you should talk with 5 key values. Are you clear with this concept, metric? If you don't give metric, the redistribution won't work. Both in EIGRP and RIP, there is no default metric. You must give some metric. In OSPF, you don't need to do like that. In OSPF, if you fail to give metric, it will take 20 as a metric. 20. Which one? OSPF. Okay, now after this, let's go find a route in router 3. Yes, we got the route 11111 and 22222. Now I can very well ping from here 1.1.1.1 with a source of 33, 33, 33, 33. What?